Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower God New World. In today's video, we are going to talk about the January 31st update. Now, this update is going to be really good because we are finally getting two characters that have been in the game since the game's launch. Like, ever since Tower God New World launched, these two characters, they've been in the game ever since the game launched, and they haven't been playable these past couple months, and we are finally going to play these characters in the next update. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys like the video if you haven't, and also subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, I have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested, the server link will be in the channel description. I also post a server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into the video. All right, so January 31st update maintenance. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So as you guys may know, there's going to be different time zones for the update depending on where you live at. So update maintenance compensation, we're going to get 1,000 suspendum, of course, and we're also going to get compressed rack hot deal summon tickets. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think the hot deal summon tickets, I think this is like a new feature that they're adding to the game, because we already have one for Ron May, and that one is about to end in like I think a day or so. So the fact that we're going to get a compressed rack hot deal summon ticket, we're probably going to get a hot deal summon for every single SSR character we're going to get in the future, because we already have one for Ron May, and now Rack is going to get one. So I think this is like a new feature where if you're struggling to get the featured SSR character, the hot deal summon allows you to get the featured character. But honestly, I think I think the standard tickets are like the normal summons are way better, because you have more suspendum, and getting hot deal summons, it just takes a long time. But basically, Rack is going to have his hot deal summon ticket, and we're going to get 10 as soon as the update drops. So update summary, we have new teammate SSR Plus Punisher Ren. Now if you guys don't know who Punisher Ren is, if I head on over to Prightwin, this is Punisher Ren, and he is already in the game. He's literally in the game. It's just that we can't play as him. So he's already in the game. And the next SSR character we have is Compressed Rack. So this is Compressed Rack right here. If I go up, here he is, Compressed Rack. So this is the character that's also been in game, and we also fight this character in adventure mode. So it's really dope that we'll be able to play as Compressed Rack now. We're going to have a new summon, of course, Compressed Rack hot deal summon. We're going to have a new event, a Nox Red Forget Me Not story event, and we're also going to have a new check-in event as well. We're also going to have a new Red Forget Me Not event mission. So the fact that we're going to have an event mission and event exchange shop, this is going to be a huge event per usual. Every 2 updates we always have a huge event, every 2 updates. And then we're also going to have a Compressed Rack's growth mission. So if you are struggling to get Rack, you'll be able to get 1 copy of him for free. There's going to be a brand new element training, a new event, Daughter Slayer Vivi event boss battle. So we're going to have a brand new boss to fight up against on February 7th. And then it says new event, Climb the Tower minigame and event mission. Climb the Tower minigame will be available from February 7th. So it seems like they've updated that mini game. I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait and see. New products, changes and improvements, updates to Joaquin's illustration. So it seems like they're going to fix Joaquin's art. Like, each character, they have different art style. They're going to fix his illustration, which is going to be pretty cool. And there's also going to be other bug fixes. So that is pretty much it for the January 31st update maintenance. Now, what I'm mostly excited about is, of course, Compressed Rack, because Compressed Rack, we have been talking about this character for a long time, and the fact that we're finally going to get him is really dope. And of course, SSR Plus Punisher Ren, he's going to be a green element unit. Now, for Compressed Rack, another thing that's really interesting is the fact that he is going to be a ranged unit, and we haven't really had a yellow ranged unit in a long time. Like, the only yellow ranged unit we have is pretty much Wingman. So the fact that we're going to get another ranged yellow element SSR unit, that's going to be really interesting. So really excited about that. And of course, we're going to have another green element unit, which is Compressed Rack. So I'm really interested to see how these characters are going to work. Now, their kits are already available, but we don't know whether or not they changed their kit in the game. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But once they drop, you know, more info, I'm definitely gonna make a video on that and talk about it. So really hyped up for this update. Now the fact that we're going into February now, you guys might be wondering, when are we going to get the collaboration? So when we looked at the roadmap, we had a roadmap. Now let me see if I can actually find this roadmap. So if you look at this roadmap right here, we are now in the story campaign Anox Red Forget Me Not. So this is where we're at right now. So I'm pretty sure, yes, the next thing after this, because we already had the new Underground Laboratory boss, that Gusting. We haven't had the Princess Elegant Day yet, and we haven't had the new main story act. So I'm pretty sure, actually, I think this counts. This update counts as the new main story act. Yeah, I think it does. So I mean, this whole, like, all these pictures right here are kind of like they're out of order, but we pretty much completed Verdi's event. We completed the new SSR Plus teammates, which were Ron May and Data Eric Mazino. We got the new ignition weapon, the ultimate popularity contest. We already did that. Data Gusting, that's already completed, and the new main story act, that's already completed as well. So the only thing we're missing for the first quarter is, of course, the upcoming update, which is going to be Anox Red Forget Me Not, Princess Elegant Day, other story, Herring Hunting, Alliance Rival Match event, a story campaign Memories and Autumn Leaves Part 1, new minigame Fish Market, and new content called The Family, and of course the collab campaign. So the fact that the collab campaign is all the way up here, chances are the collab campaign will take place after this update, after the January 31st update. I'm not saying that's 100%, but chances are we are going to get the collaboration after the compressed rack and Punisher in update, hopefully, because I have a lot of Suspendum saved up and I'm just ready to summon. So we're gonna have to wait and see, but that is pretty much it for the January 31st update maintenance. Really hyped for it. Make sure that you guys, you know, save up your normal summon tickets. To be honest, would I recommend you guys to spend your Suspendum? Not really, because the collaboration is pretty close. So I would still recommend you guys to, like, pretty much save your Suspendum. Only use your normal summon tickets. Only use that, and of course the hot deal summon tickets, and that's pretty much it, because I feel like the collaboration is going to be really good, because it's going to be with, you know, 7 Deadly Sins. So, you know, I'm really hyped for that. So still save up your Suspendum, but we're gonna have to see how good these two characters are. Like I said, their kits, even though they're on Pride Win, they're probably not, you know, they're probably going to change it. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when they drop their kits on their YouTube or on the Top God New World forum. But anyways, I'll be ending the video at that. Make sure that you guys like the video and subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.